Hey y'all, it's Shawn from Little Homestead. Tonight we are making chili. Now I make chili in the colder months, which is kind of weird here in the South. It's a little warmer tonight, but nonetheless we're making chili. And the reason why is because we made tamales for Christmas. It's a tradition for us. We are from Southern California, and that's a big cultural tradition, for Mexico, and we just we fell in love with it. So that's what we did. So we spent all day making tamales. Now we didn't video that one because it was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and we just wanted to spend it with our family. But we have a lot of leftovers, so we eat them up for a while, then we freeze them, and then we eat them, and then we freeze them, and they last a while. But one of the things that I really love is putting some chili over tamales. It kind of changes it just a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys what we do to make our chili, and then we'll show you the end game when we put it over our tamales. But I got to tell you, this chili recipe, I know a lot of people do chili that lasts like 2 days or a day or all overnight in the crock pot. This one can do that, but when Ali and I were 18 years old and engaged, I decided, kind of on a whim, to enter a chili contest at our church. And when it came down to it the day of, I realized I don't know how to make chili. So we found this out of a cookbook, and we've modified it over the years. But once I put it together, it only takes 30 minutes, and we fell in love with it. I did come in second place, so I think Ali's going to tagline this as second best chili ever. Since I didn't win, there was a lovely lady at our church that did win, and at the time, one of my dad's best friends came in third behind me, and he was really mad. We've been using it ever since. It's great for chili. It's great for this type of thing. Not so much for chili dogs. We use just canned chili when we make our chili dogs. We'll show you that sometime. It's a super easy one. But this is our chili that we've been making for 27, 28 years now. I'm looking at Ali to confirm. So we'll show you how it goes together. We'll bring you over to the stove. All right, so we moved you over to the stove, and Ali was moving the camera, and she said, "I just cut your head off." Kind of scared me a little bit, but it's attached, so I'm okay. So what we do is I've got this pot, and this I bought this for Ali, which I'm pretty sure a lot of the Christmas presents I buy for Ali are just for me. Whatever. So I bought this one for her. Oh my goodness gracious, 17 years ago, 18 years ago, and we have specific things in this kitchen that are for specific things. We have knives that we use for certain things, all this stuff, different stuff. But this one here, this is the one that we use as our chili pot. So there you go. So all I'm doing is taking 1 pound of ground beef. I just started heating this up. I'm going to put the packaging in there too. Just kidding. I'm going to start heating this up. We have this nifty little tool that kind of breaks it up. So I'm going to get this going. And as soon as it starts to kind of heat up a little bit, I'm going to add 1 cup of bell pepper. Now, you can use whatever kind of bell pepper you want. I find that when I use the red, green, yellows that are a little sweeter, I cut them smaller because the kids seem to like it. If you have the big pieces, they don't like it as much. But if you like big pieces, have at it. I have 1 cup of just regular onion. We like to use sweet onion, but we use white onion as well. Red onion would work in this as well. Anything like that. And now I used 4 cloves of garlic, but they were medium sized. When I get really large garlic cloves, then I'll use a little bit less. It just depends. I don't really have a tablespoon or teaspoon thing on that. You want to measure it for me? You can if you want.
No, it's like 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, yeah. So we're getting down to the end of the garlic, one of our garlic cloves, so they're a little smaller. So the meat's starting to heat up. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to stir this around for a second, and then I'm going to add these guys in here. I'm going to let it all cook in, and then I will toss this into a colander, and then I'll show you what we do next after that.
I'm here, by the way. I'm just being his sous chef today.
I thought you were turning the camera off.
We've been cleaning up Christmas all day today.
We have been. Yeah.
And I was like, let's not film. So I was like, we're filming. I'm like, you can film all you want, bro.
What I'm doing here is just I'm getting a little bit of the ground beef just to get a little bit of that, the fat going. That allows me to add this stuff. So I'm going to add this stuff right now. Well, you can watch that. You want garlic going in, onion going in, bell pepper going in. And we're good to go. This will take a few minutes, so we'll bring you back in a little bit to show you what I add next. This recipe is really only like eight ingredients and a garnish, and it's really a simple chili, but it's quite good. So we'll let you know. All right, so we got the meat all browned up. The veggies starting to get soft. They are going to cook for a little bit more, so like if they don't have to be all the way soft, but you want them to be sauteed. Is that the right word for this particular recipe? I don't know. Anyways, so what's going in now is we use pinto beans. You can use black beans. Some people use corn. This part of it, this is what we prefer. I do leave the liquid in there in the soup. I don't drain them or anything. No, this is pinto beans.
No, we used to use kidney beans.
I know we used to use kidney. That's what isn't that what I said? No, I said some people use corn. I don't put corn in mine. My brother Randy, he don't like that, so we don't use it. That's going in. I do use the liquid with it. Usually, a lot of times when we do beans with things, we always take the liquid out. But this one, I do use liquid. 2 cans of tomato soup going in. And once again, thank you, Shawn, for this, because that is awesome. And not me, Shawn. Shawn. For getting this. It's absolutely perfect for this.
We do a lot of making our own from scratch, but tomato soup is not one we have figured out yet. So
yeah, we haven't done that one yet. And I got to be honest, this recipe did come from a Campbell's cookbook to start.
Circa 1982.
Oh, something like that. And so sometimes I feel obligated to use their soup. Although we have modified the recipe over the years and made it our own, but I do sometimes. I don't know. All right, now you can use how much ever chili powder you want. When we first made this, we were like, that's just not enough. So the actual recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of chili powder. We use 3. And we did get the comment in our church competition. We got the comment that, oh, that's pretty spicy, but we still got second out of, I don't know, there's probably 8. It's not like it was that big of a deal, but still.
I don't get spicy per se. Spicy.
Yeah, not spicy like that. Now, I will tell you.
Chili powdery.
Oh, hold on, 1 second. So I put those in there. I'm going to put in a tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. That's going in. I am going to stir this up a little bit, and then I'm going to simmer it once it starts getting going here. I'm going to simmer it for 30 minutes, and that's it. It's done. Now, if you want to, at this particular point, you put it right into a crock pot on low, let it go for however long you want. But since we're making this for dinner tonight, and it's almost 6 o'clock and we're getting hungry, I'm going to simmer this for 30 minutes. I will give it a stir on occasion. And we'll be ready to eat it. Depending on how you want to eat your chili, we're putting it over tamales tonight, and we have some chili cheese tamales and some cheese tamales. So I may or may not garnish it with cheese, but if we're doing it just in a bowl, we'll garnish it with like cheddar or Colby. Thank you, Colby. Thank you. Colby, something like that works really well, but that's, your guys' choice. Whatever you guys want to garnish with. Fresh onion, of course. And tonight, I think we're thinking we're going to do some fresh jalapeno in it. I don't put it in my recipe, but some fresh jalapeno in the chili to get that bite. That'll give it the spice.
I might go out. We tried to overwinter some of our peppers from the garden, and they're doing really, really well. We had a mystery pepper that had peppers all over it when we put it into the greenhouse, and we did not know what it was. I think it's an ajo, AJO,
Mm-hmm.
however you pronounce that. It's like a Asian chili that's yellow, and we've got
No, ajo is a
ajo?
Mexican chili.
Well, I'll have to look.
No, it's
This
anyways,
I'll look it up.
we do California. Yeah. Anyways.
We finally got a chili off of that thing, which is now almost January.
It was like a spicy bell pepper.
Yeah, it had sweet like a bell pepper.
It tasted like a bell pepper and a jalapeno combined.
It was delicious. So
it
I'm
was
gonna go
awesome.
see if it has one more. I think it did. We have a habanero too out there, but I don't think we need that.
Habanero. I'll use that in my guacamole because Garrett, our oldest, loves the spice. So I'll put just a little bit in there to really heat it up.
Yeah. We also have a bright red cracked jalapeno out there.
This is starting to boil. I'm going to turn it down.
I'm going to go see if I have one of those. I'll pick up a new one.
Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Oh, no. I can't believe you just did that.
You're all going to have timers for 30 minutes now. Sorry. Actually,
Wait. Did you hear what she just said?
She's playing music by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
And he has new music out. Alexa, stop. Did you guys know that Mozart has new music out?
He died when he was 35.
That was a long time ago, but he's back.
Okay.
Elvis.
She's special. I think we're going to get a little helmet for our little machine back here. A little special helmet. Jeez.
Okay.
30 minutes.
Let me see the chili.
Oh. Yeah. I do want you to see it because when it goes together, it looks like chili. You know, I mean, it's chili with beans, but that those peppers kind of start to dissipate pretty quickly. The onion goes away pretty fast, but the flavor on it is amazing. Mm-hmm. And it'll boil down a little bit. You'll lose a little bit of the liquid, but it doesn't come out like a thick chili like you would have on a chili dog or a Tommy's burger. If you guys are anywhere from California area, I go back, I can't help but get a chili Tommy's burger. This is definitely more like a bold chili, but it works perfect over tamales. So we'll show you the end game. Hey y'all, I'm just going to do a quick check-in. I want to show you the chili that's going. It's just simmering. So that's what it looks like while it's going. We're going to let that go for another, Alexa, how much time is left on my timer? And I just messed up all your Alexas again. Sorry.
Okay, let me just say, I have told him a million times not to use her. So please comment below. It's his fault.
These are our tamales that we made. I think we're just gonna. Oh, you got it there. Those are the tamales that we made for Christmas. So those are just gonna get heated up, and we're gonna put the chili on them. We'll show you guys when we're done.
We made these are elote. They're like a sweet corn. You can see it's on the end there. These are our pork, and then these are our cheese. If you guys want to see us make tamales, I know a bunch of you guys did. Hold on, bring you back up. I know a lot of you guys asked us to make tamales. We didn't want to do it on Christmas Eve because that was kind of like our family time. Plus, it takes hours and hours and hours. But we might be able to do like a tamale.
We're in here for 9 hours. Yeah,
we can make it like a tamale.
It's worth it.
We can show you like masa one day. We can show you how we cook the pork one day. We can like break it
how we wrap it up,
like
how we do it.
Week.
Yeah, I mean, we can show you how we do it. I mean, I imagine that there's plenty of people out there that know how to do this, but
if you want to see us,
our
being of a rojo pork and
being on the east, this is not common here. So
yeah,
we have to go to specialty markets just to find some of the ingredients, and we love it. We just love it.
But if you want to see tamales, just let us know. We'll make them for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. We'll check in later. You can't hear me. I don't have a mic on.
Hey y'all, we're back. Our chili is done, and we're just going to plate it up. We have heated up our tamales. We just microwave them. I mean, of course, when we make them, we steam them and all that stuff, but we just microwave them. So they're kind of hot, but we're going to try this out. Well, I'm unwrapping these. Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm unwrapping these. Allie's going to tell you about this pepper that we're using.
So this is the pepper I was talking about, our mystery pepper. They never matured in the garden ever, and we pulled our stuff in early November. We finally pulled it, but I finally looked it up. It's called a lemon drop pepper. We got them from M.I. Gardner. We have a few seeds from Luke's company, and this one took a very long time, but it's a good little pepper from Peru. And then we got, I visited the P.O. box and I got the cutest Christmas ornament. Is this not the cutest thing that you've ever seen? You guys know we have Pyrex everywhere. Well, Miss Suzanne from Pennsylvania sent us this and I just love it. She said she was memorial shopping, looking for an ornament. She lost a close loved one. And what?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wrecked your pork.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh.
Suzanne, thank you very much. It's so sweet.
But I thought it was funny because a lot of our Pyrex is from our loved ones. When they passed away, we inherited a lot of them. So the one this reminds me of is our sunflowers. And then we actually got that from Shawn's grandma, Pauline, when she passed away. So thank you so much. This was the coolest.
My grandma, Pauline, she had I wouldn't say a collection. It's just that's
what was cool.
That's how she grew up. I mean, when she was married and.
Yeah. If you guys want to see a Pyrex tour, Shawn was like, we haven't done one. And I'm like, if you guys want to see all our Pyrex.
We have, I don't want to say it's a huge collection, but we have some. And that was so sweet to see that. I don't think we've talked about it, but you must have seen it. So, yeah. Suzanne, thank you very much. Very cute. Yeah. Anyways, plate it up. Plate it up. Get to work, boy.
So these are what our tamales look like. Shawn mutilated one.
So let me show you my plate. I'll probably switch others. Yeah. That's fine. But we got a pork, a cheese, and a corn.
Our corn are like a sweet corn. He has a mic I don't right now because we both wear mics. We got a new mic. I just have to figure it out. The sweet corn, it kind of tastes like a sweet cornbread, but it's a tamale texture. It doesn't have a filling. Our kids like it. It's kind of like when if you ever went to El Torito, they have like you get a little ball of sweet corn. Mm-hmm. It's that basically, but in tamale form. So.
And
but we'll show you the recipe at some point.
Because I have a cheese one in here, I'm going to do just a little bit of cheese on top. Mm-hmm. Now, fresh onion, a lot of people love that. I do sometimes. Today we're not doing it, but we're going to try these peppers out. I want to do onions and peppers, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But we're going to do this one. This pepper does have some heat to it, but it definitely has some spice. It's like I don't want to touch it too much because it's going to I got to take my contacts out later.
I cut one yesterday and it got under my nail bed and man, it hurt the rest of the day. So I don't blame you.
But put that over the top a little bit. This one happens to be also, it's, blending in with the cheese. But that's our chili over tamales. That's what we call Happy New Year because we made them for Christmas, but now they're leftovers. So Happy New Year.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Always. And any questions or comments, comment below. If you haven't before, hit subscribe.
Please do.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.